Hi there, my name is Lauren Bosmany and I am from iHeartEnergy.net. I am an Eden Energy clinical practitioner and I'm here to demonstrate Donna Eden's daily energy routine. But I'm going to be doing it a little differently than Donna because I'm going to be talking about some modifications that you can do if you have physical limitations and aren't able to do it the way she's demonstrating it. So all of these exercises can be done sitting, standing, laying down, and with all of them, if you're unable to do any portion of it or all of it, you can think it, you can imagine it in your mind, and that will have the same impact because energy follows thought. It's an amazing thing. There's all kinds of scientific studies to back it up. You can check with Dr. Bruce Lipton. Anyway, so let's begin. We're going to start with the 4 thumps. We are thumping firmly on the cheekbones, which is right on the stomach meridian. The stomach meridian goes down to our toes and allows our body to ground, to do some nice grounding. So this is a great way to energize yourself when you wake up and a great way to start grounding into the earth. Okay, the next one we're going to come to is the kidney 27 point, and that is the last point on the kidney meridian. If you come to your clavicle, which is the curved bone right here, come to the outer corners of it. From there, I want you to go 45 degrees, about an inch, and you're going to find a nice soft spot that your thumbs fit in perfectly. So this is where I want you to use a little bit of pressure and just do some massage in there. What we're doing by doing this is releasing toxins that are stuck. And these toxins are in the lymphatic system. So give this a good rub. This will help your kidney meridian. Kidney meridian is the first meridian, talks to all the others and gets them moving forward, energizes them in the right direction. So you want that working in your favor. Next, we're going to do the thymus thump. And what makes thymus important is it activates our immune system. Using 2 hands is a nice way to do it too because you get more crossover patterning in the body. And then last but not least is the spleen point. If you think about the side seam on a shirt, come down to where your bra line would be. I want you to give it some either nice thumping or nice massaging. This is the spleen. This is related to the spleen meridian. The spleen meridian is very important to our health. It's what metabolizes everything, whether it be the food we eat, the air we breathe, the emotions we feel. So we want to make sure that this meridian is nice and strong and is working, doing its job to the best of its ability. Okay, next we're going to be talking about crossover repatterning. And while I'm talking about it, I'm going to be demonstrating one of the ways you can do it. I'm digging in up here at my shoulder and dragging down the opposite side of my body. This feels great on your back as well. Why this crossover repatterning is so important is it helps with your brain processing, helps with memory, helps with your coordination, but most importantly, it ups your ability to heal itself when you're in any kind of problem time. So if you are not crossing over, you lose up to 50% of your body's ability to heal itself. So this is a big one. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is I'm sitting right now and I'm lifting my leg and tapping on one side, but if that's too difficult, you can just tap. You can just tap any kind of crossover, tapping on your body. You can figure 8. If you are unable to move your arms, you can figure 8 with your eyes. Just make nice, clear figure 8 movements, and that will do it too. Or just think any of these exercises in your mind, and energy follows thought. The last one I'm going to show you is what we call the lotus flower, or lotus blossom, I think is what we call it. Okay, imagine there's a dot right here between my eyebrows. This is the 3rd chakra, It's also a very important neurological processing center. So I'm going to make a big figure 8, and the center of my figure 8 is going to be right here. And I'm going to do this about 6 to 8 times in one direction, and then I'm going to change the direction. And I'm going to change it to go a little bit sideways. And again, I'm using that same center point, and I'm doing it again 6 to 8 times. And then I'm going to come straight up and down, same center point. Okay, you get the idea. Then I'm going to go sideways, this direction. And we call it a lotus blossom because if we could be drawing the 8s that we were doing, we would have a lovely little flower here with this being the very center. So that's a great one too. Okay, Wayne Cook. Wayne Cook is great to do when you have, we call it a scrambled up here. When you're just not thinking clearly. When I'm in my kitchen and all of a sudden I notice I'm like walking in a circle and I can't remember where I was going or why, that's when I know I need to do this exercise. Also, when you can't find your words, you know, you're just trying to make a point and you're losing the argument, go do the Wayne Cook. It really worked very well for Donna in this way too. So here's how we do it. First, I want you to cross your feet. If you're able to cross your feet, please do it. If not, we're just going to let our mind handle that. You're going to put one hand out this way with the backside turned in, the other hand this way. Then you're going to clasp them and do this. And then we're going to do about 6 nice, deep, slow breaths. Okay? And if you want, you could put your tongue on your roof of your mouth, and that will help this exercise even more. So we're going to do this 6 times. One more, I think. Okay, now we're going to bring the hands out to the same position, but now we're going to cross them in the opposite direction. And we're going to pull them through again, and 6 more breaths. Okay, now you're going to unclench your hands. You're going to kind of steeple your fingers so you're matching thumbs to thumbs, pointers, middle finger, pinkies, you get it. You're going to put your thumbs again and right in between your eyebrows, and you're going to do 6 more deep breaths. Okay, now we are going to bend our fingers and dig into our forehead and pull deeply all the way off and shake it off. And that is the Wayne Cook. Okay, now we're going to move to the crown pull. And we move to the next position on the head. We again bend those fingers and we are digging in and pulling. Dig in and pull, shake your hand every now and then, get that energy out of there. And this is a great one for mental congestion, or if you have a headache. What this does is it allows, you're making space so energy can move. And that's a very important part of energy work, is there needs to be room for energy to move. So I'm down at the neck now, and now I'm going to just hang on to my shoulders, dig in deeply. There's several different meridians that all intersect at these points, so we're juicing those up a little. And when you can't hold it any longer, you just bring your hands down to your heart chakra. And that is the Wayne Cook. Now also I want to mention, it's really important when you're first starting off doing these exercises that you do them slowly and you take a break in between, because we don't want to overwhelm the body. So please turn off this video whenever you need to catch your breath, or you just feel like you want to chill for a minute, and then you can resume. Okay, so please take it slow and at your own pace. Okay, now we're going to do an exercise called Connecting Heaven and Earth. And this is a great, you can do this sitting, you can do it standing. This is a great exercise when you're feeling a little achy in your joints, or when you feel like you just have stuck energy in your body. I like to do this, I do it in the morning, and I also do this at bedtime because I think it helps me sleep a little better. Okay, hands on your thighs. We're grounding into the earth this way. Your hands in a prayerful position. And now you are going to stretch both hands as high as you can, as low as you can. And when you do this movement, you're taking a deep breath and then you're holding your breath, okay? So it goes like this. And you want to try and separate your hands as far apart from each other as you can. Okay, now come back to the center. Do it again. Do it again. And one more time. Okay, bring your hands back together. Bend over if you're able to. Hang just for a second and 2 big breaths. Great, and now we're going to just do some figure eights all the way up to the top, and then we're going to just bring our hands down to our sides. Okay, we're going to do the zip up now. The zip up is an energy that just makes you less vulnerable to other energies out there. It kind of boosts your confidence a little as a good protection. So you want to put your hand at the start of central meridian. You're going to slowly bring it up. It runs along the midline of your body. When you get to the end of central, you're going to just symbolically turn the key and lock it and throw away the key. We're going to do that on the back side as well. This is called governing meridian. You're going to come all the way as best you can. When you get under the nose, again, you're going to turn it, lock it, throw away the key. And then the last one is the hookup. This is a great one when you feel like you need a little calming, or maybe you're feeling a little dizzy. You put your middle finger in your belly button, your other middle finger between your eyes, you push in and you pull up and you breathe. You can put your tongue on the roof of your mouth here too if you want. And I would do this for about a minute. Wonderful. Well, congratulations. You just finished Donna Eden's daily energy routine. I hope you will do this every day, 2 times a day, in the morning and in the evening. You can never do this too much. Just do it slowly and at your own pace. And for those of you that are overachievers, that want extra credit, I've made a second video right next to this one that has a few more additional exercises and techniques to help you as you are trying to build your health again, come out of a situation that has not been serving you. So if you're up for the extra credit, please look next door and give it a try. Thank you so much, and I wish you much good health.